Hey there, it's Derek here from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan. We're looking at a 2006 Honda Accord Euro R. So this one here has the K20 engine, the fast version of it, the Type R version, with 220 horsepower, naturally aspirated out of a 2-liter twin cam. You know this is an epic engine from Honda, and this is the best version of it here. Now the car has 241,000 kilometers on it and is a little bit worn out, but when you buy the cars from auction, you are getting them at the wholesale price. And this car in this condition, you're getting at half the price of a very good condition, low mileage one, if not a little bit less than that. Condition of it, I don't think it's too bad. There's not really anything that is huge on it, and nothing really, AC works very well. Nothing really stands out as being a problem. So have a quick listen to the engine. And it is a very peppy engine. Take a look at this too. That's your suspension controller. So you can set the dampening from here with buttons. I don't know why it goes bang bang. Very annoying. There's some sort of an aftermarket thing that I've heard it on several cars. It tends to be on Land Cruisers more than anything else. I'm not sure why, but that bang bang, very annoying. I think it's the seatbelt chime or something. Not too sure. Okay, so looking in here, the coolant is looking fresh and good. The engine oil a little bit dark, so we're going to want to get that changed. We don't have a lot else to talk about here. It's running the stock airbox, which actually is a good thing. It means, well, probably good filtering. And I would think on an engine like this, the stock airbox isn't a restriction point, and so it's not getting you any extra power by changing that. There's a stock strut tower brace there, as well as the Tane suspension right there, as you can see. Now we'll lower the hood. This is the second generation of the Accord Euro R. I don't know if you would officially call this a Type R, but it really is. This is, you know, they made Accord and Civic in the Euro R. While at the same time, they had models of them in Japan, which were considered the Type R. The Accord didn't, but the Civic did. And so the Civic Euro R was sold at the same time as the Civic R here. So there's a little bit of an overlap, but they are basically built to the same specs. So here's the auction inspection sheet. It's a 2006 Accord Euro R, 2000 cc, auction rated 3.5, interior B, power steering, power windows, TV, Navi, and airbag. 421 kilometers, still had current registration on it, so it's currently driven by somebody. 6-speed manual on there, one of my favorite shift knobs of any car. Actually, I got that shift knob we got for our Lupo because I love the shape of it so much.
Want to see us having fun in Japan? Go check out our new channel. Link in the description.
Sales points. First time that this car has been at auction. Purchased from user, original Recaro seats, and the original Aero parts on the car. Some various aftermarket parts on the car, but they didn't mention what they are. The suspension, that Tane adjustable suspension is a nice little bonus, considering we didn't know about it. So aftermarket suspension with question mark. This is the auction reporter, by the way. Aftermarket wheels, scratched. They are a Pro Drive wheel. A little bit of corrosion. They've probably been on here for a very long time. Tires are a Dureza DZ102, which is a really nice summer tire. Probably a 300 tread wear. And it's a 225/40 R18 front and rear. You have a decent amount of tread. They're from 2023, and Dunlop doesn't have the marks on them for compliance in Canada, and so these are not Canadian compliant tires. Okay, seat wear and stained, the steering wheel peeling, interior wear and dirty, door, mirror, and wheel scratch, underside surface rust and corrosion. We took pictures of the underside. It can be hard to tell exactly how bad it is unless the car is lifted up, or, you know, with a camera underneath it can be hard to tell. There is some corrosion on the body. We knew about this, the C2 there on the fender. There's actually some on both fenders, and I'll show you in a second. It has a replaced fender here, a scratched front bumper. The rest of it is generally good, but it has W2 in a few places. The back, the trunk, not good paint on the trunk, and I'll show that as well. Okay, let's have a look at the car. I have always thought that this is one of the best looking Accords of all time. Accord, they've made them since the 1970s, and there are some very cool looking Accords in my opinion, but I absolutely adore this car. Now in North America, this is called the Acura TSX instead of the Accord. they split off. The North American Accord is a larger vehicle than the rest of the world's Accord. Honda also did this with the Odyssey. The Japanese one, in my opinion, is much, much better than the North American split off of the Accord. This car is a little on the smaller side, a little more trim. The suspension feels better, and it doesn't have that kind of excess feeling that just feels like a waste. Like, I want Honda to make the car without any stuff you don't need. This is just extra weight in the car. I'm not saying that it's not luxurious, but I always find those American cars like FJ Cruiser or Tacoma or Tundra or Sienta, they all feel really cheaply made. Made for the US market, and then cheaply made. You know what your buyers want, Toyota. And it's funny, with cars like that, people still buy them. That is what people want. So they're not wrong. It's just not what I want. So, faded headlight there, front bumper, a number of paint problems there and there. And over here, it kind of has a do-it-yourself look and several chips and stuff. Also paint blemishes here and some chips and whatnot. Okay. Hood. Paint's not great on the hood, as you can see. Got a few minor scratches here, and we'll take a look down the side panels. Looking pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. Not really seeing any dents or anything like that. You have bad paint in the mirrors with some touch-up paint in a few places and some specs on there. I feel like Honda, they did not have the highest quality or the thickest of paints in this era. I'm not sure what the modern cars are like, but it seems like about 15 to 20 years old, their paint doesn't hold up very well. And so a little bit of fade in here and in here. I feel like many car companies are like that too, though. This is not exclusively a Honda problem. It's looking all right. So here, it's spotty. I don't think I can get a proper focus on it. So the paint has a weird spottiness. Now this lip spoiler, I believe that's an original part, but it's gone faded, as you can see there. Always really always really dug the taillights. Today is not a good day for talking. And then the very nice looking dual exhaust. And yeah, it should sound really good. With that little rev, it did sound quite nice at idle. That's not going to give you the real sound of the car. You really have to be under load to get the proper sound, but I think it should sound pretty nice. And then Bad Moon Racing is the name of the muffler. So some damage there I was pointing out. Let's have a look over here. A few minor scratches, not too bad. Okay, trunk is not lined up perfectly. Maybe that's just how these trunks are. I honestly, no, that's a little off. So the trunk is a little bit off. Maybe it's been removed and put back on for some reason. More fade on this side as well. And side panels looking all right. We do have a dent here. So I'll be pointing out any of the damages I can find. There's a hot scratch there and some cold scratches around there. And the rest is looking good. There's also paint problems here. And some scratches on the door mirror. Let's go now to the interior. So pull this up. I feel like the Accord Euro R, very good size of a car. I really dig this. That trunk, super large, and definitely enough room inside for adults, not just kids. What's in the box? The stock suspension is in the box. That cannot, unfortunately, be sent with the car. You're not allowed to send any items with shipping. A little bit of wear to the inside of the trunk. A little bit of biohazard. Not seeing any rust down here? That's looking all right. Okay, before we get to the interior, I forgot. We're talking about rust on the fenders. So they said C2 on the fender. Oh, and a small dent here. So here, you see these bubbles? And there is a little bit of rust right there on the edge of the fender that has pulled itself out. I think they must have had a more aggressive wheel on here at some time, and that's how that's gotten pulled out. Also, this is the corrosion that I'm talking about. On an older wheel, it's inevitable. These are probably a 15-plus-year-old wheel. And then on this side, we also have it. Maybe a little bit less. I don't know. It actually comes onto the paint here instead of back here. Okay. Was something mentioned on the auction sheet. They only mentioned it on one side, but when you've got rust on your car, you're going to have some everywhere else too. And underside, like I said, check that when you get the car, and we do have pictures for you. Looks like your door liner has taken a little bit of damage right here. Okay. And here, looking all right. I do like the fabrics on the interior of these. I think it's a good look. There you go. Looks like it's a little dirty. It's going to need to be washed. Carpets. Looking fine. Interior doesn't have a bad smell. You get speakers up here as well as anchors for your baby car. Baby chair? Baby chair. For whatever reason, a pretty dirty headliner over there. And a little bit of headliner sag right there. Just a little bit. The Recaro seats. They give you a little bit less room in here than a typical seat, but they are highly bolstered and will hold you in your place. Front seat. Okay. Big fan of Honda. Big fan of Honda. That's why I drive a Honda. And Mike drives a Honda now. Don't tell Mike that I've told you that, though. If you don't know who Mike is, you should check out our podcast. You should also check out our Drives Japan channel. You'll see lots of Mike there. You'll see a video of his new Honda, but that's all I can say. Okay, so seat. It has worn shiny here. A little bit worn there. And the back bolsters here have taken some, like, the thread has gone a little weird. Same thing on this side. Steering wheel. Looks like it's been repaired from being broken at one point. Not that good, honestly speaking. Euro R floor mats and metal pedals. Okay. Coming on in here, pretty normal looking dashboard. Don't really see any damages like cracks or heavy glue marks. There is like a little bit of something up here, but it's very mild. Okay, CD player and the premium sound system 6 changer. That's nice. PC card. Wow. So you can put a hard disk in there. Weird. Doesn't look like it's been smoked in. Doesn't smell like it either. Here's the nice shift knob. It is worn out a little bit, but the size, shape, and the weight of it all contribute to a very good feeling car when shifting it. Have a quick look. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then reverse is like that. You get 2 cup holders here. Armrest. It's a little saggy. And 1, 2. Okay. Just for glasses. The driver's seat, a little saggy. The bottom sits down pretty low. And the fabric there, I don't know if you saw, the fabric is a little loose. Okay? But yeah, sitting so low in the car makes it feel very sporty. Going a little bit of glue here. Okay, so Honda Accord Euro R with Mugen air visors. That's going to be the end of the video. My name is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto.
Sorry, Sheldon.
That's okay.
Sorry, Derek, as well.
No, we're good.
We're getting out of frame. Sorry.
That's a little bit of a pickle you guys got yourselves into, hey?
No, we're going to get ourselves out.
Oh, I trust you guys. I absolutely do.
You're going to need to come this way.
That's going to be the end of this video. We'll just leave it with Jacob's cool face. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day.